What's going on, guys? Brandon here. We have your Oakland County real estate market update for October 2018. Let's jump right into this. I always preface every single market update video with two things, and it's the questions we get a lot, which is why are we doing the month in arrears and why do we have 3 years of data? And very simple answers. One, because we have all the data now. The month is over. We now have all the data. It's hot off the press, and now we can give that information to you so you can make the best decision for you and your family. And that coincides with the other point, which is we are looking at 3 years of data to see the pattern. We want to see the pattern. Numbers tell a story, as Robert Kiyosaki always says, and we want to be able to see that. We're basically giving the numerical version of technical analysis. And if you're a stock investor or real estate, you look at graphs and charts and things like that, there's uptrends, there's sideways trends, and there's downtrends. We want to know which way the trend is going. The trend is your friend, as they say, and we want to be able to make accurate decisions based off of the trends and which way the graph, the chart, the numbers are telling us, right? You don't want to be going and trying to plot to sell your home when the market's way down here and we're trending into this really bad market or what have you, right? So you want to be able to use the trend and make it your friend. So let's jump right into this. We have days on market, DOM. Anytime you see DOM, ADOM, CDOM, additional days on market, cumulative days on market, it really is the average days on market that you are spending until your home is sold. So in Oakland County, we have seen fairly stable over the last couple of years, actually. It dropped a little bit in October, and it's come up again a little bit. So pretty stable over the last couple of years, which is nice to see. Nice reprieve. Active homes in the market. This now, again, has kind of come up again a little bit. It went down a lot last year and kind of come up again a little bit. This is a one-off number, though. So it's, one day in time, how many active homes were on the market that day when we drew the data. But because we do 3 years of data, it gives us a better idea of what was going on at the end of every month and a pattern of what was happening. So, again, we see there's a lot of homes that were on the market compared to last year, but not as much as 2016. So, again, we have less homes in the market than normal. We are still under a balanced market, as we'll see here in a second. We're still in a seller's market, but things are looking like they're rebounding back towards a balanced market. And right here, we're going to get into months of inventory, which MOI stands for months of inventory, which means at the rate homes are currently selling, how long would it take to sell every last home with no new homes coming onto the market? And this gives us a simple ratio to look and see, boom, what kind of market are we in? What are we looking at? I don't need to dig into all these numbers necessarily, because now I know with 3 months of inventory, I know what market we're in. I know if I'm looking to make a quick decision, if I go into a brand new market, I can see, okay, that's the kind of market they're in. And what it means is, to give you some context, is 1 to 3 months of inventory is a seller's market. 4 to 6 months is a balanced market, and then anything 7+ is a buyer's market. So, when there's 7+, that means there's tons of homes available. It means it's the buyer's market. Buyers are generally getting better prices on homes, and then when you're down here in the seller territory, when we've had previous months when we're in the 1, 2, 3 months of inventory, that means there's not a lot of inventory. There's either more buyers in the market or the same amount of buyers. There's just less inventory. So that means prices are rising, as you'll see here. Prices have been rising, things like that, and it's more expensive. It's a seller's market. They're getting more for their homes they're selling. So let me know if any of that doesn't make sense. Questions, comments, concerns about that. New homes in the market. This is a month-wide number. This is taking the whole month into account. How many new listings came onto the market in that month compared to the previous years? And again, we've actually had a fairly significant uptick this past October, and it'll be interesting to see going forward how that number plays out, because there is more, historically, more homes in the market than there has been in the last few Octobers. So we're going to see how that plays out. I'm really excited to see the numbers over the next couple of months, to see what's going on in the market and give us a real good idea of where that trend is going. Is it starting to, is this uptrend starting to become, is it a sideways trend? Is it starting to become a downwards trend? What is happening? So that's going to be very interesting to see. New price per square foot. This is a general, ruining my markers, which is awesome. Price per square foot is taking your square footage and multiplying it by this number will give you a rough estimate, or a very rough estimate of what your home is worth. More importantly, because remember, this is county-wide, the county-wide number. If you want a true analysis in your home, you have to have a real estate professional. like someone, myself, our team, a real estate appraiser come in and give you a true analysis report on your home. This is a guide to show you the trend. Again, we want to see the trend of the last couple of years. Where has the prices been going? Well, they've been going up. They've been trending up. So again, the trend is your friend. But again, you need a true analysis in your home if you want to see an accurate look at your home's value. Sold. So sold homes is really a buyer category. It's really our only buyer category. And this is how many buyers are out there, what the buyer pool will look like, because this is the number of closed homes in that month in that county. And again, we've actually seen this go down a little bit. And this has to do with homes that are going under contract, getting accepted offers in August and September, and now they're closing in October. So what is that looking like? And again, we had real dips in inventory in those months. So you know what? We're not going to see as many homes closed this month or in October as we did in previous October. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, and concerns. If you know anyone in Oakland County, I know many of you are in Oakland County. Please share this and share it with someone who may be thinking of selling or buying and needs this information, is lost, whatever it may be when they're looking for information, trying to do their research. Please let them know and push this their direction. That way they can hopefully get a better understanding of what's going on so that they can make better decisions for them and their families. So I appreciate you guys more than anything in the world. Your time and energy is humbling, and honored to share this time together and bring this to you. And we look forward to seeing you in our other videos and our other market update videos. And we'll see you very soon. And one last thing, again, we try to keep our comments, all that stuff. I know it's tough. Not everyone wants to put their comments and questions and concerns inside the Facebook feed, but if you feel comfortable enough to do that, please do that. That way we can share and learn from each other inside of the timeline and on the comments there. I love getting direct messages and texts from everyone and emails and things like that. But we do want to try to make it more of a community feel. That way people can learn together on the timeline and in the comments there. So appreciate you guys. We'll see you soon.